and it rely on you setting some parameters. But this artificial intelligence is a deep learning. It entails machine learning so that you will be able to have a better trading. And this is the opportunity we have in Royalq. The Royalq future, it is for you to earn cryptocurrency, whether you are sleeping or not. All we need to do is adhere to the strategies for in the Royalq. You can earn cryptos while you are offline. You can earn even in your any kind of day you have, you will be having good day. By God grace, you will not have bad day. But what we are saying that whether the market go up, whether the market comes down, Royalq is there for you to earn crypto. So what we need to do is how it work. You need your capital, and in the world of entrepreneur, they will say either you have make a profit or loss. But Royalq is there. If you can keep to how the system run, to make profit. Set the strategies and you align with it. Royalq will help you to make money instead of you to be say the market is either bull or otherwise. Then you have your rest of mind. Only you need your initial capital. And the one advantage with Royalq is that if you desire, you can clear your money. The only thing is that you are paid for gas fee. So they are not losing. If you feel like say you clear your money, but what is it that your money is there, then you put some capital there also to be running for you. You need your internet and you need your trade activities, which is majorly by Royalq. And I think it make life better when you have a system that can work for you, leaving you out of human error and all the human stress. And that is where Royalq become better and by far. So that's just it. How Royalq work. It can make money for you by its own. Whether the day is whether you want to trade during the day, or you want to do affiliating trading, or you want to do ranking, Royalq can assist you to do it more better. And sincerely, the word now is a word of artificial intelligence. That is, you have somebody like your agent or somebody is your help you can send to do something for you. And if you set it well, you do it better and you be at rest. This is what Royalq is bringing. It's not I don't know where my money did. Royalq doesn't collect money from you. It is only you having an exchange platform like either Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, or anyone. Once you link the Royalq to this exchange, then Royalq start to trade for you. Royalq does not take your money, doesn't hold your money. And one advantage of Royalq is that it's not a, a money making fast system. It's a long life experience system. It's a D for life. If you are interested and say, let me just put $100 there now, within 2 hours, I make 30% or 80%. You can make more than that. It depends on your strategy, but it's not a punchy scheme. It's an investment which is legalized. So this is why it make it for you. I made my money some, I put some in Web3 of Binance and I put some in spot. I discover Royalq does not touch the one that I put in Web3. It's only what I have in spot that is trading for me. So this make it a sound system that it can do spot trading for you. And this is how it works. At the same time, if you want it to be making a good thing, there's a margin strategy, which our senior boss here, they will go into during the technical class. But what I'm here to do tonight is just to give us an introduction to Royalq. So the mitigate strategy is there, which is working well. If you see anybody that say I've traded on Royalq and I make loss, let the person come up with evidence. You may not make as what you think, but you don't make loss. It's like when you pay your capital, you pay all the initial bill, you are pay away what can make you loss, and Royalq is there to guide you against making loss. So if you now see something that will make gain for you, I think it's a better system. Likewise, remember I still talk about ranking that it can do for us, and likewise, the why Royalq is important is anchor this treaty that I said. It does not take your money; it only work for you. When your gain come, it send it to your exchange. Number two, it's not a punchy scheme. It does not give you double for single or triple. It depends on how you set your strategy, and it's a legalized investment. It's not any kind of business. It's a pure investment that you can do for life. You just be at home resting while your system is working for you. These are a few things that I have for us tonight under the introduction to Royalq, and I appreciate you. Please, I tender my apology for inability to share the screen because of the network from my own side there. I believe next time it will be better than this. Thank you so much. Hello? I
Hi,
believe my
thank
leader
you.
is here. All
Yes,
right. Thank you very much.
thank you
So,
so much, Mr. Isaac. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation.
yeah.
Also, the robot costs $120 per year. That's how much the robot costs. It's $120 per year, and then you need at least $20 gas fee, and then your trading capital, which is from $100 or above, will be in your exchange. Royalq supports 9 different exchanges, so you can choose from any exchange that you want. For people that do not understand or know what exchange is, it's your cryptocurrency bank. So whichever one, whichever exchange you want, you can pick from that and use it. And then you bind your Royalq to your Binance account. Binding means that you're going to link the Royalq to your Binance account, connect it, and then it starts trading for you. So if you are here, do not have an activated robot, you are missing. That's all I have to say. You are really, really missing, because we are already in the bull season. We are already in the bull season currently. If you are still waiting for another bull season, you are already missing, because we are already in the bull season. We are seeing coins do 50%, 100%, and people are making so much profit. So get on board, get back to the person who invited you here. They will guide you step by step on how to activate your Royalq robot. They will also, if you do not have an exchange, that is your crypto bank, they will also guide you on how to get your exchange so that you can store your trading capital on there. The robot helps make profits inside your own crypto bank, so your capital and your profit stays with you at all time. You're not giving your money to anybody. That's the amazing and one of the powerful advantage um, of this amazing robot, is that you have security of your funds. You won't wake up tomorrow and they say, oh, your funds have disappeared. There's no such thing, because it is with you at all time. Your profit, your capital is with you. All right, so let's get into the second part, which is the Royalq user guide. The Royalq user orientation. I'm going to be sharing my screen now, and I'm going to be walking us through this amazing cryptocurrency trading robot. It's really, really amazing. Well, before we get into me the presentation and sharing my screen, I would also like to plead with us to be very, very security conscious. If you already have assets, okay, you already have Binance, you have an exchange, that means you have money inside these exchanges, please, as much as you can, try to be very security conscious. Because in the last 1 week, I have gotten 5 links. I mean, over 5 links, 5 pitching links that, if I click on it, that's it, my money is gone. So please and please, try as much as possible not to click on links, because Royalq is not going to be held liable for any loss. You didn't give anybody your money. You didn't give Royalq your money. So you need to be security conscious on your own end. You have money in your phone. You can't be dropping your phone anyhow for someone you do not even trust. You can't let them have access to or full access to your phone for someone you do not trust. Please, you can lose money from that. And also, in as much as you do not trust people, please at least trust one person, okay? Whether it's your spouse, whether it's your children, your sibling, trust at least one person, because anything can happen. It can be an emergency. So please trust at least one person that can be able to access these funds when you are not available. So yes, that's what I have to say. You need to be very, very careful. And I'm saying it, I have gotten links recently. So let me share my screen and walk us through this amazing app. So I'm going to be launching my Royalq app right now. So after you activate your robot, once your inviter, your counselor, or your upline guides you on how to activate your Royalq robot, the first thing you want to do is to actually bind. Okay, that's the first step. You need to do your API binding, which is here. Okay, you can just click on that. Click on that. From here, you can see that we have 9 different exchanges. We have HTX, Indodex, Kraken, we have Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, Mexi, and Gate.io. Currently, I only have Binance binded to this my robot. The amazing part about this robot is that you can bind as many exchange as you can, and you can also trade simultaneously with them. So for example, if I have trading capital in my HTX, okay, I can come on here, do my HTX binding, and then I trade also inside my HTX. The robot helps me also trade in my HTX at the same time. That's really amazing. That's one of the amazing thing about this beautiful robot. Now, after you must have binded your Royalq, I feel like the next thing you want to do is to identify yourself. Okay, you want to impute your nickname. Usually, Royalq gives you a default nickname. All right, it consists of letters and words, but try as much as possible to come on here and put in your actual nickname. Okay, so you tap on this, you tap on mine, and also you tap on this arrow. Okay, tap on it, and from here you can get to impute your name. Your nickname can be anything you like, same way we have our Instagram username. It can be your actual name, and it can be something that they know you as. Also here, this is my counselor, which is the person that invited me, my upline. This is actually me. And this is my this account is my second account. So yes, I actually invited myself. actually invited myself. So you want to confirm once the person finish registering with your link, you want to make sure you confirm under their counselor, okay, that your name is there, to make sure that they are under your team. All right. So let's go back to the home page. We have here announcement page. This is very, very important. Royalq drops their announcement here. They talk to us. If I tap on it, you see the recent announcement. We're talking about the advisory design and transition period for the rank up. Also here, it has coins that the trading pair that Royalq recently added. So you can go and manually add them, update them on your Royalq homepage. We also have removal of trading pair. For example, if an exchange is going to be delisting a trading pair, Royalq sadly also have to remove it. So this is where you get announcement for Royalq. So always do well to read the announcement, please. Also on here, we have profit details. Okay, this right here is profit details. Now, these are just records of how much you made, when, and like the date. Okay, a lot of people come and ask me, how can I withdraw this money, this particular money? is How can I withdraw this money from my Royalq? You cannot withdraw this particular money from your Royalq. Why? Because it is just records. The profit, and remember, your trading capital is in your Binance exchange. Royalq just thought it wise to be very transparent and accountable, because if you say you made $19 for me, or $39 for me today, I should be able to calculate that. So it's so nice that Royalq can actually put this feature. And also, because remember, we can start going into our Binance and start screenshotting our Binance to show that we are actually making profits. That is our personal account. It's like we saying that we should start screenshotting our local bank, which is our GTB. Nobody's going to go and be screenshotting their Naira account. So it's the same thing. So this is an amazing feature that they actually brought up. So we can actually have something to screenshot and show that we are actually making profits. But remember, your capital, your trading capital, and your profits is in your exchange, the exchange you are using. So if I go to my exchange now, I'm going to see, if I add it up, I'm going to see this particular $19. I'm going to see all these profits inside my exchange, and I can withdraw them at any time that I want. Now, a lot of people will be surprised. Why is today's date is 26, and I'm there's already profit for 27. That's because Royalq uses Singapore time. Okay, you actually look at this place. It tells you that it's on here. All right, so it actually uses Singapore time. Once is 5 p.m. Nigerian time, in Singapore is already 12 a.m. That's why you see that our Royalq is already making profit for us tomorrow already, and we are still in 26. So it's also an amazing thing. Also profit analysis, here you can see the coin that has made you more percentage. Okay, you can see the coin that has made you more percentage. Mine here is HBAR, and the next one is straw, which is at 10 0.87, and then the next one is PHG. Let's go to currency profit. Okay, you can see H bar. The total amount that H bar has made for me is $344. PHG is taking second place with 256. Nero, and then SCRT. That's where also you can see your profits analysis. All right, so let's go back. Assets, this is where you deposit your gas fee, okay, and also your activation fee. All right, so you can see also that it's deducting gas fee. Gas fee is just 20% of whatever profit I make. So for example, if Royalq helps me make $100, they're going to deduct $20 from here. Remember, the whole $100 is going to be in my Binance. Now, this is very important. It is not, they're not charging you from your capital. No, they're not taking money from your capital. It is what they make for you. They take a percentage. So if your capital is $100, for example, and they were able to make $100 for you, they will take 20. Royalq is entitled to $20, and you keep $80. So that's an amazing deal. So when you want to deposit, your activation fee, okay, you click on deposit SF. All right, this is actually my balance for my strategy fee. Okay, so if you want to deposit your strategy fee, or you want to deposit for fuel fee or for activation, you tap on deposit SF. Okay, now this is very, very important. So for example, you want to actually activate your robot, you come on here, say you want to deposit 140, you type 140. All right, and then you tap on select deposit method. You are going to be using USDT. Okay, now pick your network. A lot of people make mistake. You are not depositing Polygon as a coin. You are not depositing BNB as a coin. Yes, there is Polygon. There is a coin called Polygon. There's a coin called BNB. There's a coin called Tron. You are not depositing. This is just the network. What you are depositing is USDT. So please don't make that mistake. You are only choosing a network, but you are depositing USDT. Okay, so that should be very, very important. Now also, every network have their minimum deposit. Like Polygon now is $10. The minimum that you can use for your Polygon network to deposit with the Polygon network is $10. So you cannot want to deposit $5 and use Polygon. It will not work. You have to deposit from at least $10 or above. Now I move to the BIP20 network. You cannot deposit $10 using this network. It will not go through. I mean, your money will be lost. You have to deposit from 20 and above. Same here. These also have a minimum deposit. You cannot deposit $20 using TRC. It says 50. So you have to deposit at least $50 or above. So please, this is very, very important. We shouldn't be making such mistakes. Also, we also have transfer RUB. Transfer RUB is rewards. Okay, so if you are a team builder and you get rewards from the Royalq, you can actually gift somebody. Okay, so you have someone that also is in the uses the Royalq app, and or they have an activated robot and you want to gift the person, you can use transfer ROB. Royalq to Royalq is free. Okay, they won't charge you for gifting somebody or sending somebody Royalq to Royalq. It's free. Can send them as low as $1. Yeah, can send them as low as $1. You put in their email, their Royalq email, you put the amount, and then voila, you send. So it's very easy. Now I forgot also to mention that this address, okay, this deposit address for depositing your SF or your activation fee is temporary, okay? So don't save the address, please. The address is a temporary address, and you can see it here, generate temporary deposit address. So once you copy it, you need to send immediately. You cannot save it so you don't lose your funds. All right. So also, as a team builder and you get rewards, you can actually withdraw to your exchange. Okay. If you are withdrawing to your exchange, you'll be charged $2. You can also select the network here. You'll be charged $2 for withdrawal. Next, invite friend. This is where you get your invitation link. Always make sure you actually send invitation link so that they can download the genuine Royalq from the link. Remember, Royalq, if anytime there's something that is amazing, there's an original, there's always a fake. So always use the link. Once they tap on it and they finish their registration from the actual Royalq website, they download the app from there, the genuine Royalq app. Next one is user guide. Here, you have amazing materials to actually read on this Royalq app. Yes, how to bind your binding tutorial for Gates.io. You can also see screenshots here. Yes, step by step. We also have binding tutorial here also for Binance, for KuCoin, all the exchange, introduction to MACD indicator. So there's no such thing like, oh, Royalq is leaving you stranded. No, there are lots of materials, learning materials here. Next one here is price alert. Here you can use to monitor a coin. Okay, so maybe you are monitoring the coin, you want that coin to drop before you trade it. Royalq gives you notification. They tell you, oh, this coin is pumping or this coin is dropping, so that you can get a good entry price. Click on more. Next one is reward details. These are for team builders. Okay, we also have user benefits. You can come on here and check what the requirement is to get to the next rank. We also have here quantification guide. Here also are materials, learning materials, but video learning materials. Here you can see Royalq operation tutorial. We also have what is quantitative trading, principal income, what is floating loss, what is trading strategy. You can also have videos here. You also have videos here of how to bind your Binance API and other exchange. Next, my counselor. You can also see who is your counselor and chat your counselor. Yes, Royalq it's like a messenger, okay? So you can also chat your upline from here, okay? You can just chat them. Sometimes WhatsApp is always used to crash. So, but Royalq taught it well to actually put a messenger. on here. Amazing. Now, these are all the trading pair. I'm going to show you how to add new trading pair or update your trading pair. Okay. So if Royalq brings new trading pair or add new trading pair, you have to come here to manually update it. It doesn't just update. Royalq add new trading pair, you have to come on here and manually add it. So you click on manage, you click on spot, okay, click on all. There's all here at the bottom, and then you click on add. Mine is updated, that's why it's not adding anything because it's already updated. Now, these are all the coins that Royalq have that you can trade. Okay, all the coins that you can trade on Royalq. If you come on here and set a trade, if you go and check, if I come on here, set a trade, if I go and check my Binance account, I'll see that trade running. Okay, so this is how the app looks like. We have several indicators. Okay, so for novice, you can use indicators. You can set there. We have MACD, we have RSI, we have Bollinger Band. We also have videos on how to actually use these indicators to trade. All right. Yes, we have several videos on how to use these amazing indicators to trade. This is also the chart of this coin farm. So if you want to trade, you just come on here, tap on create, make sure it's on Matigi strategy boat, click on create, click on and understand. This is actually a risk warning. It's nothing to be scared about. Royalq is just informing you that this particular coin is volatile. Okay, meaning, and if you see this kind of risk warning, it's best to set more margins, like more margin call, because you know that this coin is volatile. Volatile means the coin can pump harder or also drop hard. So you click on trade settings, click on manually create. All right. I'm definitely sure your upline must have given you your trade settings. That's if you are new and you don't know how to do your settings. I'm sure they would have given you a settings according to your capital. All you have to do is come on here, choose a strategy settings, and pick. You can see from here, I have several trade settings for different capital and different purpose. Okay. I also made sure that I remark my settings so that I know which is which. I remark it also with the drop. So for example, if I'm trading a coin that is very volatile, I'll go with a coin that has a huge drop. So I'm just going to pick the first one, tap on it, and change my first buy. Everything loads, but your first buy, you have to manually impute your first buy. Your first buy do not load. So I'm going to put in, if you check, my first buy is 250. So you come on here, put 250, make sure that your parameters are set. And also, if you get a signal, comes with the take profit, impute the take profit of the signal, and then click on save, click on confirm. And then you select your strategy mode. If it's sub-beam mode, real-time settlement you want, tap on sub-beam mode, whichever strategy mode you want. And your upline says, then you click on activate. And voila, your trade starts running. Now let's look at the bottom part. Okay. It's called strategy. This is where you see all your running trades. So if I click on strategy now, you see trades I'm currently trading. I have currently 3 coins that I'm trading. This is how it look like. If I tap on it, if I click on here, you can see Okay, so if I scroll down, you can see when the trade was started, got started. I started this trade about 52 minutes ago because two of my trades sold. So I just entered this trade today again. Also on here, sorry. You can be able, if you are in profit, okay, you can be able to come on here and save. So you can show that, oh, you're in profit. You can come on here, you can click on that and save. Also, you can go to fulfill order. All right. Let me highlight it. You can go to fulfill order for your trade here. And tap on it. You will see how the trade is buying and how the trade is selling. On this account, this is the first time I'm trading this coin. Okay, this is the first time I'm trading this coin. If I traded it before, you see a lot of fulfill orders. So yeah, let's click on mine. I'm almost rounding up. If you have any question, you can use the chat. Okay, if you have any question, you can use the chat and then I'll answer your question. Next one is Royalq feedback. Okay, this is where you can get access to the customer service. You can also drop your suggestions here. On here, my strategy settings is where you save your trade settings. I like this particular feature so much because it saves me a lot of time. Okay, it saves me so much time. I have trade settings for $100. I have trade settings for 200. I have trade settings for $500. So anytime I want to trade, I can pick or choose from any of my saved settings. All right. Here also is share, the same thing as invite. You can also get your invitation link over there. Next one is security center. Security center, you can change your password. All right, your Royalq password. You can also change your Royalq email and your withdrawal password as a team builder. Okay, so if Royalq is giving you rewards, you can set your Royalq password. You can also bind to your Telegram. When you bind to your Telegram, everything that is happening in your robot, buy, sell, all those buy, Royalq bought this coin, Royalq has sold your coin, you see it in your Telegram. Delete account. The only time you should delete an account is if your downline didn't use your link to register correctly before they activate or before they even deposit funds in their Royalq. They can delete the account and use your link to register correctly. Now, system setting. Here, you can change your currency pair. That's the amount. If you want to see your amount in Naira, you can change your currency pair, whichever currency pair you want. We have several currency pair here. Okay, we have a lot. So we have South Africa, we have Uganda shilling, we have USD, we have for pounds also. So you can choose anyone. I'm in Nigeria, so I choose. We have day mode and dark mode. Okay. About Royalq, you can follow them on all their social media handles. All right. You can come on here and follow them. They're on Twitter, they have a Telegram, they're on Facebook, and also they're on YouTube. And also here you can sign out. If I go to my profit details, let me show you. At the top, you can see the amount in dollars. This particular one is standard. This top here, you cannot change it. It must show you in dollars. But this is the one you select. You can change your currency pair. Remember, mine is in NGN, which is Naira. So if you see here, I have made over 4.5 million in Naira. As I'm seeing my money in dollars, I also like to see it in my local currency. So that's all for this amazing presentation. That's how the Royalq app looks like. Is a very, very amazing app. We also have news. Okay, news tells you everything that is going on in your Royalq. If there's a buy, you see it in news. If there's a sell, you see it in news. Everything is on news. So you can see buy, sell, buy, sell. This is a buy. Oh, wow. A lot of buy and sell is going on in my Binance. And what does it say? There are new sell in Binance. And it's going to tell you the currency pair, BCH/USDT. It not say there are new sell in Royalq. No, it says there are new sell in Binance because that is where I actually make profit from. See, XRP sold. I just bought KSM, HBAR sold. So that's this amazing cryptocurrency app. I currently have 3 running trade, which I believe that it's going to give me profit. So if you trade on futures, you don't have anything to worry about. Futures, you don't lose money. It is only waiting time. All right. In that time, your coin is down. Please. Someone says, please, I came late.
My spot.
Please, I came in late due to network problem. Well, we have the recordings. We have the recordings. The recordings will be posted. Please, I'm confused in a way. If you, what is the API binding for? I missed that part. Okay. The API binding is to connect your crypto bank, okay, which is your exchange, with your robot. So when you are connecting, so let's use Binance as an example. Me, I'm using Binance. So let's use Binance as an example. You are using Binance. You want Binance to be where the robot is going to be trading. You want to use Binance to be trading. Okay, so you have to link your Royalq robot to your Binance. It is called the API binding. API, application programming interface. Now, while you are doing this binding, while you are binding this API, you are only going to be granting 2 permissions. Permission number 1, ability for the robot to read the market, okay? An ability for the robot to trade for you on spot. There are other things there like, oh, ability to withdraw. We don't tick those things because we don't want the app to be able to withdraw our funds. So you only check 2 things while you are doing your API binding. Just help me monitor the market, see if there's opportunity to make money for me, and trade for me. That's the 2 things I want you to do. So the robot makes profits for you inside your Binance account because that's where your capital will be. It's more like you have to put in some activity for both to trade, or is as you connect your wallet. You have to instruct your robot. Any robot that is 100% automated can blow up your account, meaning it will do what you did not ask it to do. You might be having, for me now, in my own Binance, I also have coins that I'm holding. The robot will never tamper with that coins that I'm holding because I didn't ask it to do so. I didn't instruct it to do so. So if you have a totally Robots are not mind readers. Okay. So irrespective of the AI, you need to instruct your AI. If you have a self-driven car, you can't just go into your self-driven car, sit down there. The car will be looking at you, you'll be looking at the car. You need to instruct it, take me here or take me there. Just very simple instructions. Okay. So you have a washing machine now. Which is better? You are washing clothes with your hand. You are doing your laundry with your hand, or you are doing it with your washing machine. If you are doing your laundry with your washing machine, for example, if I'm doing my laundry with my washing machine, I can do other things like cooking or doing other things. I don't have to be there physically. So automatically it starts trading for you. Yes, once you give it the certain instructions to start trading for you automatically. Because you made mention of buying strategy. All the things that you need, your inviter is going to guide you. I didn't understand what you said about trading on futures. I never talked about trading on futures. Please elucidate on the futures trading aspect of Royalq. I didn't talk about futures trading. No, I don't. I don't talk about futures trading when I'm introducing somebody to Royalq. Futures has
Sorry.
risk.
Sorry to cut you short. I was trying to tell you, it was a mistake. You wanted to say sport. You mentioned future.
Oh,
So
I
I think
did.
that's where yeah, so I think that's where the person is talking from.
But the Royalq actually trades sports and futures. But if you are coming in, we only introduce sports when you are newly coming in. Okay, we don't just introduce you to futures. The futures, if you decide that you want to go into futures, then fine. But for new members, we don't just introduce new members because futures has risk. Sports, there's no loss in sports, but there are loss in futures. Futures is risky. So we introduce you to sports first. And then if you want to do futures, and especially when you now know how to trade sports very well, you can then move to futures. Can you show on how to connect the API? Your upline is going to do that. Once you have, it is after you activated your robot that you do the API binding. You cannot do API binding without activating your robot, please. And once you have an activated robot, that is the first thing, or that is the next thing your inviter is going to give you. They will send you the video on how to bind your robot. Someone say, are we, as we are binding the futures, I hope it will not affect the ongoing trade. No, it will not. You have activated it. Who is your upline? So once you activate your robot, right, your upline is going to guide you. He has sent it to, oh, he hasn't sent it. He will send it to, go and drag his trust. Wow. Wow, his trouser. Or if you cannot see him physically, put his number on auto redial. Just be redialing his number on your phone. Don't let him sleep. He was the one talking just now.
Me,
Osas,
it's me. I'll send it to him. I'll send it to him now.
you will. Don't worry, but you have been added to the group, so you are fine. So after you activate your robots, they give you the step on how to bind. They will add you to our WhatsApp community group. You start following. Don't worry. I know all these things is like mathematics. It's not. If it's something that is hard, I will not know how to I will not know what I am saying, or I will not know how to present it. So yes, I was once a novice. All these things too was like mathematics to me too at some point. So once you keep attending these classes, I promise you, it's not that hard. Very easy, I promise you. You might even start taking this class safe. Okay, do we have any other question? We're about to round up. Do we have any? You can unmute yourself and ask your question before we round up. You can unmute yourself and ask your question or use the chat. Which other question? Imagine
Okay.
having a trading capital of 300 and placing a trade. If you place multiple trade, how does it affect your capital? When you have limited capital, it's not advisable to be trading multiple coins, because what Royalq is about is margin calls. The idea of Royalq is margin calls. So if you are setting a trade, it's not advisable to use all your trading capital for one trade. For first buy, it's not advisable. For example, you want to enter, you have maybe $300. You use $100 for first buy for one coin. You use $100 for first buy for one coin. You use $100 for first buy for one coin. That's 3 coins. You don't have margins. You don't have spare USDT, so that your robot is going to be buying your margins, which is going to be buying the dip. It's going to be buying it at cheaper prices. My advice is, if you have $300, stick to one coin. Okay, maybe your first buy can be 50, because it's the bull season. Yes, your first buy can be 50 or 100. Then you set your margins so that once the coin, because even though a signal is dropped, right? Even though a signal is dropped, it doesn't mean that coin will just start pumping immediately. No, sometimes the coin will still go down before it now starts going up and gets to your take profit. So the time it is going down, you want to utilize that time very well. And you want to be buying at cheaper prices so that you will enjoy that pump, so that it will make you more profit. Do we have any question? We're about to round up. Do we have any question? For futures trade, see, Booker, we have Zoom tomorrow for anything future stock, okay? So this your question will be very much addressed, but no, it is not going to affect anything, okay? But tomorrow, let's make sure we are available for those people, for those of us that are interested in futures. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. we'll have a class on futures. Okay, for those interested in futures, also make sure that you have already set up your futures account, done the API binding, follow the steps, do it step by step. And tomorrow, we are not rushing anything, okay? The first class was just educating us on what futures is about. So we'll take it step by step. We're not rushing anything. We'll do proper risk management. Proper risk management. So don't worry about it. Do you have any other question? Please, you can ask your question. If I were looking there, you can unmute yourself and ask.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are doing amazing well. I don't have a question. I just want to make a contribution quickly. I want to quickly, for those people who have been invited, who somebody invited you, please and please, I beg you, do not take it for granted. I have a friend who is also in this business. He got started 6 months ago. And this guy is also good in network marketing, but he's this kind of person that doesn't like sharing opportunity with other people. So he knows about Royalq, he's making money it.
Nothing
Not
perfect.
everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. Not everybody that has this kind of opportunity that shares it, and people who will hold it to themselves, it doesn't concern them whether the people around them is suffering or they're enjoying it. That's their own business. Him, he has known it, and he will keep making money. That's some people. And then you have somebody who is sharing the opportunity. Please do not take it for granted. Appreciate the person and get back to the person that has invited you and ask more details on how to get started. Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful night rest. Thank you.
Thank you so much, leader. Yes, that's all for today. Tomorrow we have our meeting. It will be dropped on the group 8:30 p.m. So please do make sure it's not for everybody, but the people interested in futures. Make sure that you are there tomorrow. Don't come and say I missed it though. Please, am I linking from Royalq or Binance? Is the two of them. You are doing API binding on the two of them. So you are going to link the two of them together. Okay. So if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you. That person is very, very important in your journey. Not me, not anybody else here. But that person that shared this link with you, that person that I've been telling you about Royalq, I don't know if you saw the link on WhatsApp. In fact, you and the person, you don't even talk, but you just saw the link on he or she WhatsApp or their Facebook, and you entered from there. How you entered here? Locate, locate that person. However you entered here, however you saw yourself here today, sharply locate that person ASAP. Don't miss this bull season. She's already making money, and it's not tomorrow yet. Come on, this bull run is already running. So don't let it leave you. ASAP. Activate your robot ASAP. If you are new, that person that activated you, go and meet that person or to add you to our WhatsApp community so that you keep following. And also they will teach you how to bind, and also they'll teach you how to start trading. Bye bye, everybody. Tomorrow we see and we meet again. Bye.
Good night.
Abego.